So, I kind of want to tell you about a little achievement, what I have achieved over the last month and a half, roughly. I have deleted Instagram and Discord and logged out of Facebook on my handset. So, I have not had social media on my phone for a month. Now, you're going to say, but I've seen you post. Those of you who have seen me post, I have, but I've done it via a laptop. So, there has been a very physical and awkward process involved in me accessing social media. And anything that involves that amount of effort with my ADHD esque brain means it's not worth doing a lot of the time. And what have I found? I've discovered I've got a lot more free time. I'm not killing so much time just staring at a screen. I'm feeling less anxious about making sure I document everything I do in terms of miniatures or vlogging or anything like that. And it has led to a sense of a more relaxed state of mind. As I've always had a bit of a love hate relationship with social media since I got on it. It was back in the days of like MySpace and LiveJournal that I started using social media. I loved it. I was getting attention and I crave attention and validation through other people's um, good pats on the head. Hence why I post a lot and wanted to post a lot and get, you know, good brain chemical stuff going on from people appreciating what I did. And it's a nagging sensation I have in my head, and I tell myself off for not doing stuff on certain days, not posting things, and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of that has been gradually fading away, which is very pleasant for me. A much better state of being to be in. I really have enjoyed stepping away. And I think it's going to become more pronounced. I'm not putting them back on my phone. I am not finding I'm missing out on anything particularly. I can check in every now and then. The thing is, things I am going to do is gain people's phone numbers, which I realise that some people I only communicate to via social media, even though I see them in real life. I have no way of contacting them other than through those networks that I know them via. The other thing I have noticed is the one social network I couldn't delete was not really social network, entertainment platform was YouTube. I have used a lot more YouTube, and I have fallen into the habit of clicking on shorts on YouTube and watching shorts on YouTube, which is one of my worst things to do on Instagram because you scroll, 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 and get these little micro snippets of entertainment. Now, with me, my feed gives me interesting things. When I say interesting, it's interesting to me as to why it gives me loads of cop stop videos, lots of Karens, and basically quite a bit of violence. And it's right, I'm addicted to them. I absorb myself in these car crash things. I can't not look at them till the end, where you see someone shout at someone, someone gets pepper sprayed, the car chase, the helicopters, the knowing the law, police stops and stuff, and most of it all American. So it has absolutely no relevance to my life whatsoever. I will never ever have that as a necessary situation to explain because I'll never be in America, I'll never be under their constitution or anything or their state laws or anything like that. And yet I can't help but watch these videos. It's very, very strange. And YouTube knows it, so it throws them at me. I have found a way that you can minimize shorts, and I've literally just found out I can't uninstall the app, but I can pause the app. So here we go. We're going to pause the YouTube app on my phone from tomorrow and see what comes of that. Here we go. Pausing YouTube now.
What happened now? Did you swing so hard your wellies flew off? I can see them stinkers.
Good morning, everybody. So, yesterday was my first day where I had no social apps on my phone at all, including YouTube, because I realised you can deactivate it. Even though it's still installed, it's just sitting there and you can hide the icon and you can't just open your phone and click it, and it's not easy to access. I did use Facebook yesterday to send a message to someone who I didn't have their phone number and only have them on Facebook. So I hopped on and said thank you, because they gave me a lift to school when I was running late, because the school didn't tell us that an after school club was cancelled till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we have to pick up our child at 3:15. But they didn't call us to tell us, even though they knew all day that that club was going to be cancelled. What I'm saying is it wasn't a long session on Facebook. Quick check, saw a few things, didn't click any videos, didn't watch any shorts. I was out of there pretty quick. I'm not sure if it's a result of not having very much visual stimulus in terms of like this kind of light from screens. But my dream last night, or this morning rather, was so vivid. I was out at a club or something like that, and then it was becoming the end of the night, and I was desperate to find friends. I was desperate to find people to go to like an after party with. Something exciting, something thrilling. Basically, in the dream I was left alone. I was wandering around, lost, and I was locking somewhere up, and then someone had dropped a load of pens. Then they had these like torches set up to light up the wall of the property for some reason. And on my way home that morning, in the dream, I went to an underpass and I started, and as they walked away from me, I had to shout at them because the noise of the traffic on the overpass, that someone commented, or she commented saying, "Oh, great singing voice," because I tried to sing a lyric or something, and I just had to shout 4 times, "I'm a poet, not a singer. I'm a poet, not a singer. I'm a poet, not a singer." Then she came over and she asked me, like, she looked at me, like, expectantly. So then I started trying to find my phone. And phones in dreams for me, electronic devices, behave very strangely. So I was using my Notepad app, which I've used for, 15 years, the same app. And it wasn't working, or it wasn't working how it's supposed to. It just kept coming up with all my names for my D&D characters, but I couldn't read them properly. And I couldn't think of a single one of my original poems. So then she played a movie somehow about, and the movie opened with this, like a weird horror movie. It opened with this scene of a woman in a lake of, like a river of leeches. Very weird. Like small worms, but I thought they were leeches. And she said, make a song like this in the style of Nirvana. And then suddenly, I was watching like a video of Kurt Cobain, or he was there projected in my mind, but like an AI'd version of Kurt, singing this song. And it was like the chorus went, don't eat the leeches, don't feed the leeches. Just repeated over and over and over, very Nirvana-y kind of lyric. And then I kind of woke up. It was very weird. Good afternoon, everybody. It's been a day and a bit since I'm videoing, I think. Just about to pick up the child from the school. Today I've had the laziest day of days. I binged watched something on Netflix. I've been watching Scavenger's Reign, which I am absolutely adoring. It's amazing. Why has no one told me about this before? And why have I not seen anything like it before? It is wicked. It's a cool anime. It's just me and Pop. Left the old boy at home. He's too poorly for this walk. He won't make it to Mousel and back. Even though it's just about a mile. It's a mile there and a mile back, you see. Whereas his normal walk that he can make is about a mile round, and he's even slow on that. So yeah, we leave him at home, don't we, Poppin?